Notify the airport authority that you'll find the drone here illegally.
So we're not going to allow you to do that. I can stop you
can't.
because this is a private estate. I
Stand
can
there.
escort you off this land.
No, drones. Quite simply, you have to have a permit because you're flying over our airspace based on our policies. Do you want me to ring the local police service? You'll be lucky if the large event doesn't shoot it down.
If that happens, then definitely be a crime, wouldn't it?
No, not necessarily. Oh, hi there. Sorry to bother you. I'm calling from Blenheim Palace. We have a gentleman who says he has approval from you to fly drone.
Has staff spoken to you about flying your drone?
Oxford Tower, good afternoon.
Hello there. I had a drone request earlier approved. I've been told to call ATC before takeoff.
Yeah, absolutely. Is that the one going up to... Oh, I forgot what level it was.
Is it what, sorry?
Was that the one going up to about feet?
That sounds about right. It is, yeah.
Yeah.
That's it, mate.
Perfect. Yeah, are you able to just give us a call once you're done flying that one, please?
Yeah, once I'm down, yeah, sure.
Ideal. Thank you very much. Take care.
No problem, thank you.
Thanks. Bye.
All right. So guys, welcome back to another video. We're here today in Oxford at Blenheim Palace, or is it Blenheim? I think it's Blenheim Palace. Right there, opposite. We've just had to request authorization. Well, no, we've had to just contact ATC for the airport. We've already had the drone request approved, but they say before you take off, contact ATC for final clearance. We've just done that. All is good, all is well. We are just inside the red zone here. We're going to go over. We're going to go and let them know what we're doing. And I think we're going to be walking into the actual grounds to go and let them know. Here we go. Let's see how drones are dealt with here. On the drone app, they actually have a yellow zone for Blenheim Palace, and you have to request authorization, but the remarks on there say the landowner does not permit landing or taking off from their land. So in other words, you have to let them know, request authorization, pay £60 for recreational drone use if you're going to take off on their land. It's a bit sneaky really, because you don't need to take off from their land, but obviously they're saying you can if you pay the money. Or I think that's how it works. I think. It just said they've got a yellow zone around here and you have to request authorization and submit it online before you can fly. But the remarks say, as I say, no taking off or landing on their land. Nothing about the airspace. We do have two gatehouses coming up. We may not even have to speak to the gatehouse if we're walking in.
None of it is here before. If you don't have tickets, you can't come through here.
I've done it like a million times though.
Yeah, you've got to have tickets, unfortunately. The minimum ticket that we sell is £28 a person. That's for the grounds and the gardens.
That's okay.
But everything else is
before, like, you know where Coombe is? Like, we've been through there before.
Yeah, the Coombe Gate, that's a public right of way over that
Yeah.
way. So anyone through this way has to pay, unfortunately.
Alright, no worries.
Alright.
Where's the public right of way, mate?
So if you go back that way,
Yep.
turn left, follow it round.
Yep.
Are you familiar with Woodstock at all?
No.
So if you search up the Black Prince pub on Google Maps,
Yep.
it's just opposite the group.
And where will that take me? What?
It's basically, it'll take you round, so you'll be able to go down, it's over that way.
Yeah.
And you can go up towards a bridge and round that way.
Right.
But yeah, anything through here you've got to pay, unfortunately.
What I'm doing today,
Yeah.
I've got a drone in my bag. I'm putting the drone up over the palace.
Not allowed, unfortunately.
Right. I want to know the closest place to take off from. Obviously out there is fine, but if there's a closer public right of way,
No, drones are not allowed at all.
the drone is going over the palace today, 100%.
Unfortunately, it can't, no.
It is.
So it's because we're
Yeah.
so close to an airport, we can't have any drones.
But the airport's not here.
No, I know that, but we have a policy as well that no drones.
Okay, I'm not part of the policy, mate. I'm not doing to be blunt, but
Okay, but
I'm not part of this place.
no, I understand that.
I'm
but
just trying to find the closest place to take off from that I can see the
Yeah.
palace and the drone. If I go out there, it's fine, but obviously the palace is quite far away.
yeah,
So to see the drone in the sky from there, it's going to be more difficult than if I go I don't
Yeah,
know,
so
somewhere else.
Even with the public right of way, you can't get up towards the palace though. So it's just like the perimeter bits.
But would it be closer to the palace than here, than out there?
Not really, no.
Sure.
Yeah.
We'll have a look. Where is it on the map? So
I'll show you.
yeah, go on, mate.
I'm not trying to go like, oh no, you can't do drones, because I know that you can go off land and then fly.
That's it.
I know about the audit stuff. So
Audit?
yeah, the audit stuff. You can like, I don't know if you know about it, but you can like go away from, if you're not on the actual land itself.
Yep.
Then you can fly. I'm fully aware.
Oh, I
of
know that.
Yeah.
Yeah, I just didn't went by audit. So
the I'll show you that here. You've got so it's that gate there. It's that one over there. It's in Oldwood.
so that road is that road, yeah. So if I go back out, turn left,
and then just follow the main road down all the way.
all the way to there.
Yep. And then that is there's a gate there.
Right.
But then that's the closest you'll be able to get.
Over there.
Yeah. Because that's where the public right of way finishes.
Ah,
So it's about similar distance really.
right. Yeah, kind of. It is closer to the palace, but
It's a tiny bit closer. Yeah.
can you drive around there or not?
No.
So all of that's walkway.
Yeah, all of it's walkway. Well, obviously there's going to be some vehicles because of some running estate still. So there's going to be some vehicles going back. You'll see quite a lot of Toyota Hiluxes everywhere. But in terms of,
I mean, what happens if I just go out there, mate? I'll just bring the drone in from there. I mean,
I
you're
would
right.
have to call my managers. And
Oh yeah.
I would have to, yeah, unfortunately.
So, but if I go round where you're talking about,
Yeah.
will anybody see me there doing it?
Yes.
They will see me.
Yeah, because there's security around at the moment as well, because everything's closed.
Oh right.
Yeah, they will see it and it will get reported.
So if I go where you've just said,
Yeah.
I'm still going to be seen there.
Yeah, you will. Unfortunately, so yeah.
There's no way around that. There's no like sneaky area I could just do it from.
Unfortunately,
No.
no. It's a bit of a pain, but yeah, that's how it is. Unfortunately.
All right, mate. What I'm going to do, I mean, I am taking the drone over.
Yeah.
I just don't want to do it from here and you report it straight away.
Yeah.
I want to be a bit more, you know,
Yeah.
get in there quick.
Obviously, I will have to say something.
No, you don't. I've not done it yet.
No. But
Just keep it quiet.
Just a pre-warning.
Right.
Because it is a security hazard as well, with a lot of people around. So,
What I'll do then, I'm going to go round and investigate that area.
yeah.
If it's better and closer, I may do it from there.
Okay.
You're telling me I'll be seen anyway there.
You will be seen. Yeah.
So if there's no better, I'm just going to come back to here. I'll come back to the main road gate. Security guard there, isn't there?
Yeah.
I'll tell him what I'm doing.
They're everywhere.
He'll tell you, are they?
Yeah, they're everywhere.
Damn.
Because everything's closed for private events, so they're everywhere.
Oh, is it a private event?
Yeah.
So that's better really for the drone, isn't it? Because it'll see more.
No, it's all inside.
Ah.
So it's the worst time to do it. Security everywhere, and you can't see
You
it.
see loads of people walking around.
Yeah, yeah. So it's everything like actually behind there's closed.
Oh, so you can still walk, you can pay to walk around, but you can't.
Yeah, it's £28 a person.
£28?
Yeah.
And what does that allow access for?
It's the grounds and the gardens. So, and the wall gardens, which are down the other end as well.
So, but which part's closed? The actual palace?
Yeah, so the entire building over there is closed.
And normally that'll be open?
Normally, yeah, it's normally open.
So is it cheaper today as it's closed?
No, we're just doing, well, you can do like an annual pass, which is £38 a person.
Right.
And that's for the palace, gardens, grounds, as many uses as you want, basically.
Right.
But we're just really only doing grounds and gardens.
But that's £28 for the day.
Yeah.
Is the same whether it's open or not.
Yeah, unfortunately so, yeah.
It's bad, isn't it?
I don't do the pricing.
All right, mate. I'm going to go round and do my thing.
Yeah.
If I can't do it there, I'm going to come back and let you know.
Okay.
But I'm going to do it from there. All right.
Okay, yeah.
Thank you.
Thank you. I think I found them.
Yeah. I can't see drones on the list, mate.
You're not allowed drones.
There's no drones on there. Oh,
Absolutely no drones allowed.
I'm taking that up. It's only like a small one, but
No drones, sir.
you're not being serious, are you?
No, I'm being serious. Yeah. Seriously, no drones are allowed.
Why?
Because we're too close to Oxford Airport.
Oh yeah, but that's the airport issue. It's not a palace issue. Where's the best place to take off from? I know you're saying no, right? But are you going to do it here? Well, not here, but like just over there. Or I know there's another gate around there, West Gate. Is that closer?
Fly drones over
I've got to put it up.
Palace.
Why?
You can't, sir. It's not my rules. You can't fly drones over the park.
And if I do it anyway, what happens? Nothing, right?
But I'm telling you, you can't.
All right,
Okay,
mate.
sir.
I'm going to go to the other gate
Whatever.
and see if it's closer.
Whatever, I don't want to know, sir.
All right, no worries. Thanks. So guys, there is the house, the palace. I don't think this drone is going to go down very well here, but we come to the back entrance, or the side entrance, shall we say, because we can get a lot closer to the palace this way. Looks like they're setting a movie up there. Yeah, look, cast and crew, look. Yeah, go on. What are you filming?
Adult movie, that's all I'm allowed to say.
Adult movies?
Mayonnaise commercial.
You can't say that and not explain. Adult movie? Go on.
Oh, we don't know.
I'd have walked off if you hadn't said that.
We don't know.
You don't know what movie's being filmed? How can you not know?
Need to know basis. Get out.
Yeah, and you would be in the need to know.
Oh, it's an Amazon series.
Alright. Are you just setting up or are you finished?
Just setting up.
Alright.
Well, we don't know. It could be a week, could be a month.
Oh, right. Is it just here or is it going to be a fairly big area?
It's all over there, all over in the main, everywhere.
Oh, that's interesting.
Everywhere.
Cool. Ah. But there it is, the palace. The side of the palace, the left, is where we first initially walked up and spoke to the first person, I think. We've got the river here, bridge, and I'm thinking up by the gate there'll be security. Should have a little look now. We've got security up there. We do. It's locked. Is this another movie van? No. Wonder where that's going. There's the river. This will make a great drone flight around here. A boat. But what I don't understand is this gate's locked. People are walking left and right at the path at the top. Just around that corner is in front of where you're meant to pay. So I don't really understand what you pay for, because you're not allowed in the palace today. Right.
You can't be flying a drone here.
I am flying it here, yeah.
No, you can't.
Why?
Because you're on private property and we're by an airport and we have a policy of no fly zone for the drone.
Policy doesn't apply to me. I've walked in down there, down the public pathway.
Yeah.
And getting to here, there's nothing else telling me that.
But you did speak to a member of staff earlier.
Yeah, at the front, yeah.
Have this policy that you can't drop.
Policy doesn't apply to me.
Why doesn't it apply to you?
I don't work here.
Okay.
Give me 1 second. I was only going to be, I'll do 2 flights. One is to fly around the whole palace. The second one, so the first one is to go in there now and be nosy with what the film crew are doing.
But that's another reason why you can't be here, because we have a contract with private events that come on. So
Yeah.
it's just another reason why you can't come in as a member of the public and
But-
fly your drone.
Then down there, there's a public pathway on the main road which walks in. You should block all that off because all these people are here, look.
Yeah, that's fine. But
I mean, anyone
there's
can-
a reason why they can't go inside the gate.
Yeah,
And
the gate's
even-
locked. Yeah.
even without that,
Yep.
you don't allow people to fly drones during the day, partly because of the airport.
But
also
the airport's nothing to do with you, is it? Do you know what I mean? The airport's the airport.
Yeah, but
You're
we're very
here.
close to the airport.
Yes, agreed. But that's their issue, not your issue. Does that make sense?
But it is our issue because we're told by our management that that's
Yep.
part of the reason why we can't fly drones on site.
What I'm trying to say is if you feel like I'm flying a drone illegally due to the airport, call the police. You can't stop me flying it because of Blenheim Palace, if that's how you pronounce it. Sorry if it's not.
So the only way we can stop you from flying your drone today is by calling the police.
I'm saying if you think I'm flying my drone illegally in terms of the airport, that's not down to you to police that. That's down to the police, right? So if you feel like I'm committing a crime, which it would be, call them. Moving on, the only other reason I can't fly it is your policy. But I'm not part of your policy, so it's kind of like, you know, if you show me where your land starts, I can go and do it from there. But
This gentleman said that the fact that we're close to an airport isn't to do with us, and that's to do with police. And he
Well, that's
will be
fine then.
flying
That's
it
all we have to do.
because-
And so we'll notify the airport authority that you'll find the drone here illegally, and we'll also notify the police as well,
how do you know it's illegal?
because it's a no-fly zone around this area because of the airport.
Is that so?
Yeah, I've just been looking on the map.
Right,
It's a big circle around the Woodstock area. There's a no-fly zone for Castillan Airport,
right. Oxford Airport, right?
Oxford Airport.
I'll
Yeah.
put it away for a second. In certain conditions, you're right. Yeah, put it in the back for a second. I want to go in there, be nosy with the drone in there, because we've got a film set going on, right? So I want to go a quick nosy at that, land it, and walk back around to over there, and then
You
I'll
can't fly around here, sir.
And take it back.
It's a no-fly zone.
take it back up again and do like a cinematic video around the palace and stuff on the
You're
ground.
not allowed to.
But I am allowed to.
You can't, sir.
I'm gonna put it away while we're talking because I don't want to, waste the battery, right? Oh, we've got somebody else. Hello.
Hello.
Yeah, I've came in down there, right? I've came in on the pathway from the main road, which is a public pathway, right? And then between there and here, there's nothing telling me this is now private property. So I'm going to take off from public land. I'm not going to take off here. When you saw me, I was getting prepared, but probably going to go just past the bridge.
Even if
Off
you're
the
part of
bridge.
sir, it makes no difference. This is still private land.
Where's the signage?
The signage is when you came through the gates.
No, it's a public pathway when I came in that gate.
That's right. So this is not a public footpath.
No, I'm saying the gate on the main road says public pathway, right? I walked in there, I've came here. There's nothing before that, between here and there, saying you're now entering private property, nothing.
Should be signage. Signage on the bridge.
So that's what I'm saying. I can respect that, here would probably be private property, right? So I'm saying
Yeah, private property.
if I go down there, just the other side of the bridge, for
That's
me,
private
that
property.
for me that's reasonable. That it's a bit of a grey area there. Here, it's a bit obviously going to be your property, right?
No.
I'm not,
I mean,
Not
there's
my
a,
property.
Yeah.
there's a boundary wall that goes all the way around this estate.
right,
So
but
you can't fly a drone on this estate. We're literally so close to the airport that they will not let us fly drones without their permission.
the airport is not your issue. That's their issue, correct?
I mean, we just have to abide by the rules that we are given by the airport, and that's the reason why we can't allow you to fly a drone on this estate.
Yeah, so the airport would let you know, with it being close, no drones, it's a red zone here, right?
Yeah.
Because you're here, and what you do, they may think that you want to fly drones, so they probably tell you that for that reason.
Okay, but so
I'm
we're
nothing
going
to do with you.
We're going to listen to what they're saying, and we have to abide by those rules.
You do, I don't.
Yes,
No, sorry, I
but
do have to
but-
abide by their rules.
But you've just come onto our estate
Yeah.
to do that, so therefore
Well, I'm gonna
you
go
need
off your
to
estate.
abide by the rules of our estate. So if you're going off the estate,
I'll go off the
you
estate.
need to go right out through the gates.
That's not reasonable.
It is reasonable because this is a private estate.
I've came in on the main road. I don't know where it is from here, but right over there, there's like a little gateway. It says public pathway. Came in there. I've arrived here. There's nothing between here and there saying You're now entering
You
Blenheim
also
Palace.
did that after speaking to a member of staff who said
Yeah,
you
yeah.
can't fly a drone on. So you were already aware because you spoke to a member of staff.
But that member of staff's rule or your policy doesn't affect me unless I'm on your land.
Yes, which you are.
Hence, I walked off. When I spoke to him, I walked back out and said to him, I'm going to come here and check it out. If I don't fly from here, I'm going to go back to where he is on the main road and fly from there.
Yeah.
But I've arrived here, and I think here is probably better. Not right here, down there.
But you still can't fly a drone through that because the way you've come through, that's a
Yes.
public right of way.
Exactly.
It's a right of way to pass through, as in to get past, but you still have to follow the rules of the estate.
It's a public bridleway, right? Or a public right of way.
It's a right of way to be able to like walk through and pass through.
Yeah.
But you still fall under the rules of the estate here.
I disagree with that, which is why I'm willing to be reasonable. I'm not going to take off here. I'll go down there and do it out the way.
But you can't do it on this estate. That's what I'm trying to say.
Where's the
By all
estate
means,
start and finish?
So the estate, so where you see the walls right over. Like,
I didn't see no wall though.
around
When I first came in, I saw a wall.
Yeah.
But round there, no.
Round there, there's a wall. That's because you haven't. That's because you're still on the estate. So you haven't gone past any more walls.
No, I left.
There's no walls like on the estate right now.
I spoke to the colleague at the front. I think it's that way, right?
Yeah.
I walked.
So I've heard that you'd come through that way. That they'd asked that.
Is it over there? Yeah. Is it there? The main gate.
Both of them. Because you spoke to me up there.
Right.
And you also spoke to my colleague over there.
Where I spoke to him, I walked out the main gate there,
Yeah.
out the wall presumably, turned left into a housing estate, and I've came onto a main road down there and through like a public pathway gate, which is where he said there's a public pathway, right? I've arrived here. I'm checking the area out. I'm going to go back down by that bridge, probably the other side of the bridge, launch from there, fly from there.
Look, so we're not going to allow you to do that.
You can't stop me.
You have to. I can stop you,
You can't.
because this is a private estate. As I have just said, as my colleagues have told you, you are not allowed to do that. We abide by the rules of the airport. You cannot fly
You are
a
not the
drone
airport.
on this estate. I'm not saying I'm the airport. I'm saying we're abiding by the rules
Yes.
of the airport that we have been given because we are near the airport.
Here's the
And
thing.
We cannot do that.
Go on.
And we are
Okay.
open to the public. And by being open to the public, we are agreeing to the rules that we are given there. And by coming onto their land, you are agreeing to those rules.
I'm going to go
as
off your
well.
land and launch.
Okay, so if you're going out, if you're going all the way
No,
out
no.
of the rules,
I'm
that's
going to go
absolutely
where I feel the public right of way
Well,
is
I
down
can
there.
escort you off this land.
It's fine, thank you.
That's, I know, I'm
Um,
more than happy to escort you off this land, sir, because that's the only way you're going to be able
Sorry,
to
mate.
launch
Do
your
you,
drone.
do you want to inquire with them? Oh, wait. If you're busy, go
Is there
on.
a code that I need for that gate, do you know at all? Sorry to bother you.
Yeah.
It's alright, thank you guys, sorry.
Yeah, so
Two things, yeah?
If you want
It's
to, if you want-
£28 to come in on that main gate. Sorry to butt in, I just feel like I'm not going to get a word in with you. £28 to come in there,
Yep.
but I've came in the public pathway and I'm here. How's that work? Do you see what I'm saying? Like, people are paying to be where I am, aren't they? Or
Yes,
not?
they are, because they've
So-
come in through the main gates there of our land.
So how come, like, round there, I'll be honest, there's nothing between there and here stop me walking in, no gate, no
No, I realise
private
that,
property,
and I
right?
agree, yeah.
So if anybody walks in there, they're getting it for free. I just think it's a little bit of a...
They don't have access to
But they don't have access to these
Oh.
other areas here, no.
No, because you said today the house is closed. So I just presumed the only area is open around here. And I just looked at it and thought, I'm like behind where he told me I can't be.
No, so we've still got gardens and things.
Ah,
that
right.
are
I
open.
didn't think round. All right. Secondly, how do you know I haven't contacted the airport?
Because
I'm allowed
we
to fly.
get
How do you know
because
that?
we get a notification through from them.
Do you?
That's how it works, yeah.
Oh, right.
So if you want to fly a drone, you have to get permissions through our health and safety team and through the.
I don't have to get
airport
permission
there.
through you, only if I'm flying from your land.
Yeah, which you are. This is all of this over that way, up to that monument there, past there. That's all our land.
I disagree.
But that is what it is.
Right.
That's, I can show you. I don't even have a map on me. but
Where's the
we
public
can
right
take a
of way
map.
go to? It starts on the main road and it goes down by the water,
The
right?
public right of way just crosses across the land.
Right. I will go in a straight line where that is and I will launch from there then. How's that?
You still can't do that because you're still on the land.
I can launch from the public right of way,
You
can't I?
can't launch from the public right of way.
I can.
No, you can't.
I'm trying to work with you.
Yeah.
You're not, because you're still saying that you're going to intrude on a private event.
I'm not going to intrude on it. I'm not going in.
You are intruding because you're taking footage of somewhere where the public can't access today.
That doesn't mean I'm
we're not
intruding.
allowing
I'm being nosy.
anybody- But you are, because you're then looking at something which isn't open to the public today. There's a reason these people have paid to be here.
Yep.
We have closed it for them so that they have space from the public.
That obviously can fly in and be nosy,
to
can't it?
see-
Without paying.
But you can't be nosy because it's private. You shouldn't be seeing things that are going on in there. It's a private event.
You better close the whole park then. Come on, people can fly over, can't they? There's an airport there. I've seen little planes today flying over fairly low. They could be filming, couldn't they? technically.
Well, no, because
It could
people
be.
know why they're there.
I mean-
you can't just fly where they want and do what they want, can they?
I mean, the airport's there. I've seen little light planes going quite low today. One of them could be looking out going, oh, let me take a quick video of the palace. Like, they could be, couldn't they? At the end of the day, they could be, right?
Look, sir, there is just no argument. This is...
Correct. I am launching the drone from over there.
You're not launching your drone today. We will be escorting you off of site.
You won't be escorting me anywhere. I'll tell you that for sure.
I
Like, I'm not going to be, like, aggressive, very friendly, but you're not going to move me physically. I am going to go over there on the public right away.
Okay, and we will come and speak to you again and tell you that you
I am
cannot do that.
I am going to launch from there, and I am going to fly in there. That's it. Over there, not in.
But
That's it. Come on.
I'm
Just
sorry,
agree to
sir.
it.
I mean, I'm gonna have to call the police, I think, because if you're not going to be able to...
Where's the crime? There's no
Because
crime.
you're trespassing on private property.
Okay, I've just told you.
I'm not, yeah.
I've just told you I'm going to go out to the public right away.
Yeah, but you're
So what's the
going
crime?
to be over a fine over public there for public property and an airspace.
Okay, so the first one, that's allowed. You can fly over whatever you like, private or not. You're a security guard, you should know better, mate. Come on, this guy knows.
You told me.
He may not say no, because he knows the laws on flying.
Yeah, but you're still on private property.
I am at the moment, yes.
Even if you're over by the bridge, that's still classed as private property. If you're outside of the walls, then that's classed as just public property that you can fly from. From the land, you cannot fly.
I'm going to go on the public right away, I've agreed.
Which is still the private property.
Public
It's
right
still-
away.
But it's still the estate.
If the public can be there,
It's still the estate, though.
can you kick me off the public right away?
Technically, I think we
can close
yes.
it if we want to. But as Blenheim, we can close it because it's part of...
Are you going to close it today?
No, but you
Okay.
also said to me at the beginning of this conversation, when I said we're so close to the airport, you said that's not our problem.
It's
we
not.
would need to call the police.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
And it's up to the airport, so we'll have to call the police because there
I
is
haven't
a
flown
reason.
yet, so you can't call and say there's a crime happening, because the crime hasn't
We
happened.
can say that you are insisting you're going to. At no point in
How do you
any
know
of these
that?
conversations have you told us you're not going to fly. You're insisting you're going to fly because for some reason this is all worth it for you to fly the drone.
Oh, for sure. Yeah. It's a
So-
beautiful place. It's going to make a great video, of course. And you've got a film set going on. I didn't know about that until down there. So that's going to make it even more interesting for the viewer watching, you know. But there's no crime happened yet. And I believe there won't be when I fly. If you believe different, fine, call the police.
Because
But
we're so close to the airport, that's why we're not allowed to fly around it.
I haven't flown yet, though.
Okay.
I'm just saying. It's like me calling the police on you for assaulting me because you say you're going to. Technically, they're going to say, well, until it happens, we can't
When
come.
you've spoken to several members of staff and we're asking you not to, and you're saying, I'm telling you I'm going to fly my drone today.
Precisely.
Obviously, you're intending to fly your drone.
I am going to, yeah, but I haven't done it yet. So you can't call the police and say he's going to, because they'll say, well, has he flown yet?
Just as you're saying you can tell us you're going to fly it, we can talk to police and say.
Yeah, of course you can call them. Obviously, you know where we are. We are just in the red zone. So we're not exactly very close. We're just inside of it.
But we are still in that red
Yeah,
zone.
correct.
So we cannot so a drone cannot fly across this airspace. This is private airspace.
It can fly here.
It cannot.
Shall I show you? I won't fly. I'll just take off here and land it.
No, I don't want. I know that it will work. And
Yeah,
that
yeah,
you
yeah.
can do it, but you're not allowed.
But if it wasn't allowed, it wouldn't take off.
You're not allowed to fly your drone through that. My boss is just on her way down now.
All right, I can wait. I'm not. There's no rush. Yeah, I can wait. No problem. I don't feel like you all need to be here. I mean, I'm not going to be like getting aggressive or kicking off or I don't know what you're scared of, but nothing like that. I am just going to go
We
and.
were together anyway.
Yeah, we're not scared of anything. It's just it's been escalated.
No, but he's here. He was at the gate.
Yes,
Security.
He was with me because he knows what you look like, and I'm the supervisor. So we called supervisor, and then the general manager has seen that we needed help. So
But he's backed up that it's the right person.
he was the person you spoke to, so he knew what you looked like. So I asked him to come with me to find you.
Fair enough. My point is, why can't he go back to work?
He can go back to work.
And then the security guy there, right?
Yeah.
So that's kind of a security issue, and I guess one of you is a manager, or both are managers. Yeah. So I just don't see the need for you all to be here. Now you're getting somebody else down. You know, I feel a little bit like, go on.
The person somebody else is coming now is because we've escalated it again.
Right.
Because you're refusing to not fly your drone today. We can leave. That's
Oh, I'm just saying there seems to be more and more people gathering around when it's just one guy with a little baby drone, which hasn't actually gone up yet.
As I said, it's because we're escalating it, because you're still refusing not to fly your drone today. So it's been escalated.
Travelled a long way. I'm only doing this today. I'm just doing one job today, one flight. So I can't just leave and not do it. I won't get nothing, will I? You know, I've got to go up, kind of thing. It's a beautiful palace. It will look great from you know, from above. It will look great. But let's just zoom into that guy up there. Yeah. So, what's the movie being filmed? It's Amazon series, right?
It's It's a private event, so
How much have they paid to do it? Because I can work a cost out.
this is all absolutely private.
No, I mean I could pay to do a flight if you want. She doesn't look too impressed.
I mean, she does have a very quick walk.
It was more the resting face that I was concerned with. Good to see your security guard's got his badge out though. It's quite rare these days, you know.
Hi, Emily. So this is Emily. I
Hi. You got a very brisk walk.
I have to here, it's a massive site. So, drones. Quite simply, you have to have a permit to fly a drone in this area. That isn't our rule, it's the airport's rule. So it's not something that sits with us.
How do you know I haven't done that?
I would know because we have Altitude Angel and we'd have it approved on there, and it's not approved on there.
Is it not?
No.
That's weird. Because all these ladies are telling me I can't fly here, and I know I can. Not from here. I'd go back out there and fly in from there, like. But
no, you can't. That's my point. It's not about where you're stood. You would know this is a drone operator. It's not where you're stood. It's where your drone goes.
Well, no, because I can't take off from private land without permission. And I know you do give permission, but it costs money.
It's not about money. It's about approval. So my point is, it has to be approved by the airport
There's
because
two.
of the flight paths.
There's two things at the airport, and you've also got a yellow zone of your own, which to take off from your land or take off from your land, you need permission, which costs money.
But my question is, do you have approval from the airport?
Saying, how do you know I don't? I'm being treated like I haven't, or that I'm just presuming I'm doing wrong.
It's not an Altitude Angel, and that's where we would check it. So
Can you check now, or is it in there?
I've checked it on the system just now.
Right.
So also it would have to be approved both by them and by us. So you have to have two sets of approval, and that's based on...
Why would I need approval from you if I'm doing it from public land, say?
Because you're flying over our airspace. So
it's not your airspace though.
As well. It is, because it's connected to the airport and we're responsible for what happens here. The airport would have challenged us if we didn't manage it.
ATC control the airspace here. Oxford ATC.
Yes.
Airport.
We work with them. Yes, absolutely, sir. And I can ring them now if you like, and I can ask if there's a drone approval that they've given that we're not aware of.
But you guys wouldn't need to approve it, that's what I'm saying.
No, we would. That's just the way it works. That's based on our policies, so which they have asked.
But the law states I have to notify, say, ATC here, or ask for approval.
Yeah.
If they grant it.
But this is all immaterial, sir, because you haven't done that.
If they grant it, I can go out on the public road without even coming in here.
If they grant it,
and fly in, and you wouldn't even know about it.
Well, we would, because we're also party to their air traffic control, the details they send. It's all on Altitude Angel, that's why we manage it.
I disagree, you wouldn't need to approve it.
Well,
they would, you wouldn't.
Okay, well, you get approval from them and let's see what happens. Should we try that?
How about maybe I've done that already?
Well, you haven't, because it's not on the system. So this is
Then
really
you need to update your system, don't you?
tiring. We're very busy today, there's a lot going on.
Then with all due respect, go back to work, let me do my work.
No, because your work is illegal.
No, it's not.
Okay, look, do you want me to ring the local police service?
If you need to, I mean, I wouldn't recommend that.
No, I will, because I haven't got time for this. What you're saying is you're just being a little bit challenging for no reason.
No, I've came in to let you guys know what I'm doing. I came round to this entrance.
And I'm telling you can't do it.
So your word doesn't mean I can't do it.
Well, that's
You've given me a reason. You've given me what you believe to be true.
Yep.
Right? It's half true.
Why didn't I take your details and I can get them to ring you? How about that?
No, that's fine. That's fine. Can I take your details?
Yeah, absolutely.
I don't need them, it's okay. I just feel it's a bit personal to ask for that.
Well, it's quite important. If you're asking for approval, we need to know what we're talking about.
So
what's your name, sir?
If somebody requests permission to fly here from the airport and they grant it, I don't need to ask anybody. You, next door, private properties.
You do. But that's immaterial because you haven't got that approval at this stage. Let's just get your details first of all.
Why do you want my details?
So I can check with the airport whether it's been registered in some separate matter to the Angels app, which you're not on. So,
Well, why don't you check to see?
well, I have. I've just come from the office. It's
No,
not
what I
on
mean
there.
is, I don't need to give you more information to help your investigation. If it's not on there, that's not my issue, with all due respect. Right?
Sorry, I haven't got time for this. If a drone flies over, we
Yeah.
will inform the airport that we haven't given it approval. It's up to them what they do with it. That's all I can say.
Fair enough.
Okay.
I am going to launch it when we finish talking down there.
Right.
And it'll come in. It'll go in.
Reza, could you, sorry, Pete, could you go and just ring our local 101? And
No, I didn't. I phoned them.
I can wait if you want to ring them here, and I'll wait. Or if they want to ring here, and I'll
Our
wait.
security, and then they can come and talk to you about it. Because I'm sorry, we have rules and policies. It's not there to.
But your
challenge.
rules aren't my rules.
Well, I don't know what to say. You're currently stood on private land, so.
I am at the moment because I came in to speak to this guy at the main gate, and he said to me, "From public land, fly." I went back out all the way around to the public pathway, found my way to here without no gates, no private property signage.
There is signage on the far side, but that's,
Okay.
that's fine.
They've said, here's private. So I've said, look, I'm going to go back down on the public right away, launch from there, fly over from there, and then I've been met with no, 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 no.
Yes, because it would have to be approved by the airport and by us, and it's that simple.
It has been approved by the airport, and it hasn't been approved by you, and it doesn't need to be approved by you. That's all I'm going to say.
I don't believe you, sir, when you say it's been approved by the airport.
I don't
because we
care.
see it on our log.
That's not my issue, is it, though? I know.
It is.
How reliable is it?
We're now blocking.
How reliable is your system? Does it fail or often, or do you have a
It doesn't fail.
an updating process? Okay. I think it's time for the drone to go up now, so we're going to go down there and I'll get it up.
I'm telling you, sir, you're not allowed to fly. If I take your number, we can give you a call, and if the airport approves it, that's up to them to do. But I can't get back in touch with you to do that, so...
What do you want the number for?
So that we can contact you and update you. You've come to ask questions. I'd like to help.
I didn't ask
resolve
anything.
them.
I literally put the drone on the floor, just checking a few things was correct with the drone, and I got bombarded with, oh, well, what are you doing?
Because you can't do it.
You know.
Everybody else accepts that. They all just get prior approval. We will sign it off if it's the right reasons and if we know about it. We just can't do it ad hoc because of the flight paths. And that's a responsibility we have to administer because we are under a flight.
It's been authorised at the airport, okay? But you're still saying that even if it was, I would still need your authorisation to do it, and you may say no, right?
We generally say yes if the airport has approved it.
Okay, fair enough.
But you're not prepared to give me your number so I can check and update you on that. So
But you might use it for other means. You might. I don't know. You might.
I don't know what you're trying to achieve here.
If I give you my phone number, right?
Yeah.
You could use it for anything. I could have a.
I don't know what you think I do.
You give it to the police. You could send me text
Well, are
messages
you
in the middle of the night.
suggesting
I don't know.
that you're doing something illegal.
You may think I am.
Well, I'm telling you that if you fly without approval at the airport, you are.
I'd agree with that.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
I'd agree with that.
So if I can ring the airport and then contact you to let you know what they tell me,
I can wait if you want.
We can resolve that. Okay, then wait. Let's wait.
But you seem busy. I mean,
Yes, we are quite busy.
I'd recommend going back in. I mean, it's not a big deal. It's just a small drone.
Well, it will be a big deal. 'Cause
It's only a
not allowed to fly.
What do you want me to press? Crime?
Yeah, we just like some assistance, I think.
Oh, is it 101? At least it hasn't rang 999, I suppose. But
What are you trying to film with your drone? It's just a very bad. It's not the day to do it because we're partially closed.
it's a perfect day because you've got like a film crew going on. So obviously that's interesting.
But
Yeah.
there's. I can assure you, there's no filming taking place today.
Down there is. I just spoke to them. Amazon
no
movie.
filming taking place today.
No, maybe no filming, but there's a film crew setting up. So it's different, isn't it? It's unique. People want to be nosy. I want to be nosy.
But I'm saying it's illegal to be nosy in the wrong way.
It's a funny comment. It's not illegal if you get approval. I've got approval. You haven't got the approval come through. I can't.
Look, if you
That's
give
not
me your
my-
number, I can put you in touch with the head of health and safety who approves the drone flights. That's all I can do.
I
That's
don't
why
need
I'm
your
trying-
approval. His or she approval.
Well, everybody else does, so why are you different to them?
Because I just follow the law, and the law states I need to contact the airport. And that's it, nothing else.
But you haven't done so.
But you don't know that. You checked, fair enough. But
yeah, and it doesn't show.
well, that's not my problem. I've told you I have. Right. So if you think I'm lying, fair. But I have done that.
So why aren't they showing it on the?
I don't know. Maybe your system's slow. I don't know.
Maybe.
Maybe you haven't checked it. Maybe you haven't refreshed it. I don't know how it works. Your end.
No.
Just know how it works. My end.
It's just a live app. If you've used Altitude Angel, you'll know how it works, and everybody has access to it, and everybody can see when things are permitted and when they're approved.
Okay. Then. Oh, he's on the phone to the police now. I'll wait.
Oh, the gentleman is going to wait.
I tell you what, I reckon they're going to be quite a while. So if I go down there now and do it and come back up, assuming some of you are going to wait here for that, I can come back and.
Then we're giving you approval to do. I'm saying you're not to do.
No, I mean,
So
rather than
that's
we
not really
wait
very helpful, is it?
for this to pan out, however it's going to pan out, right?
Well, I know how it's going to pan out because if you haven't got it approved by the airport, it's not going anywhere.
So if I go down there now, launch it from down there, do my flight, I'll only be 20 minutes.
You'll be lucky if the large event doesn't shoot it down. I mean, honestly, I'm advising you strongly.
If that happens, then definitely be a crime, won't it?
No, not necessarily. This is private land and you've been told not to do something.
You can't shoot an aircraft out the sky. Come on. You know that. I know that. You're just trying to scare me. Come on. I'm not scared.
I wish you were as busy as we were, and then perhaps we wouldn't.
I am. I'm trying to work now, but you're stopping me.
Well, is this a commercial endeavour for you then?
You've came out with like a power walk, and I thought, no, but I thought, great, you're going to get to me.
The eaves of the palace. I'm just ringing the airport now, so that might be
fair enough. Fair enough.
Bear with me one moment.
Make sure you let them know that I'm flying over the palace, not from here. What we got?
No, you won't give any detail to us. He is filming it, by the way, and he also has a bunch of
Oh, hi there. I'm calling from Blenheim Palace. Approval for flying by the airport. I wonder if we could check that.
yeah, we will fly short dark hair. He's wearing a black top, black joggers,
Okay,
greyish trainers with a blue pattern on them, and a blue t-shirt underneath the
sure.
Just give me a description.
Okay, thank you very much.
He's got a logo on it, and that's the logo on it.
Sorry, I'm not. Listen to what you're saying. Oh dear.
Oh, hi there. Sorry to bother you. I'm calling from Blenheim Palace. We have a gentleman who says he has approval from you to fly a drone across above the palace today. I don't have any evidence of that, and I'm just double checking I haven't missed anything. That's brilliant. Thank you. Yeah. Okay, nothing within... No. Okay.
Shall I talk to them?
That's fine. I'll pass him to speak to you guys and if he wants to do anything different, but at present you have nothing over the palace. Thank you, that's what I wanted to just check. Really appreciate that. Thank you very much. Cheers, bye. Yeah, they have nothing approved for over the palace today.
It's approved with the airport in the red zone, okay? Whether I go over your palace or I go over the main road is irrelevant.
No, it's not.
The Oxford Airport have approved the flight.
Well, that's what you would have to check. So if you ring them now, maybe, and ask that question.
I don't need to do that, but I can show you...
just defined. If you'd like to show me what you think the red zone is.
What I think it is. I've got... you're talking to me like I don't know what I'm doing.
Defined that you can't go over the palace, so I'm just checking that...
They wouldn't define that, right?
They just have.
So the airport have a red zone, right? If I say to them, I'm going to fly here...
Bladen End today.
Where's that?
Over far side, beyond the palace.
I'm not sure where that is.
So that's down to the south in that direction. So you may have approval for that, in which case you're very welcome, obviously.
Bladen's right next door to you.
It is, but it doesn't cross us.
It doesn't make a difference. My flight is approved in the red zone. Okay? So my flight's approved in the red zone. Whether they're talking about that one, I don't know whether that's my flight.
No, I don't know if it's your flight, because you haven't given me your name.
It's like, how far that way? Like half a mile that way? Is it? It's not far, right?
It is a particular zone that doesn't come as far as the palace, sir. That's all I can say.
Okay, you don't control the red zone, they do. I've had authorisation from them to fly in the red zone. They're saying it's over there, not here.
They're saying it's Bladen, they're saying it's not the palace, yes.
Okay. So they're telling you that what you're asking is not on their system. But my flight, that probably is my flight, isn't it?
They're saying they have a system that gives the flights across the palace,
okay,
and there's nothing on that today.
Okay. The chances are that flight they're talking about is probably mine. It's literally just over there, isn't it? So, you've done your bit, yeah?
Yes, I have, yes.
I can call them back,
yes,
clarify.
You can clarify.
But I'm going to go down there now. I'm going to finish this convo.
Yeah, absolutely.
I'm going to go down there.
I'm just trying to give you advice, just so that...
I don't need it. I've logged it with them. Whether they've logged it
over here.
Just over there, it doesn't make a difference.
But it does to them, because they operate the flights over that area. This is very much about flight safety. It has very little to do with on the ground.
You're not the airport, they are.
I know they are, and our responsibility is to recognise anything that's happening here and report that back.
If you feel like I'm breaking the law, well, he's called the police already, hasn't he? Yeah?
He has, yes.
I'm going to go down there away now. I'm going to do my flight. I'm going to make another inquiry with the airport to make sure that they know that if that is my flight, and if it isn't my flight, why is it not logged with you? I'm going to make that inquiry now.
No,
down
please
there.
do, because we don't have any record of it.
Okay. But I'm going to go down there now. I
have no
don't want to be bothered. I'll be about 20 minutes. If you're still here, I'll come back up when I finish.
So be it.
And if the police come, I'll wait here for them. I'm not going to run away. All right? Cheers. Thanks.
Hello, buddy. You alright?
Hello.
How's it going?
You all right? Who's this?
There's stuff spoken to you about flying your drone.
Who's that?
Work at Blenheim, mate.
Sorry?
Work at Blenheim.
Oh, you're working there?
Yeah.
Any reason you're here, or? Sorry, I just wondered who he was.
Yeah,
That's
yeah.
fine.
We're
He's
not
a member
allowed
of
to.
staff at Blenheim. I've met him before.
All right. How can I help, mate?
I just need to talk to you about flying your drone. Whereabouts is the drone at the moment?
Bag.
Right, okay. Where have you been flying it?
You tell me.
Well, I don't know, I've been told you've been flying at your palace grounds.
Have I? Hello? Have
Yeah,
I?
you have, yeah.
When did I fly in the Palace Grounds, mate?
Earlier on.
What time was that? How long ago? No, go on. 5 minutes, half an hour, an hour.
Have you got any details on you at all? Buddy? Like driving licence, passport? Any
Do I need
ID? I'd like to see your ID, yeah.
Why's that?
Because I need to know who you are. Because ultimately, the airspace you're flying in at the moment, or have been flying in,